I'm Tim Rolling, Managing Director of AuScope. AuScope is an organisation that helps to solve Australia's Earth and geospatial science challenges. We provide researchers with a suite of state-of-the-art tools and research infrastructure, our downward-looking telescope. This enables geoscience research, collaboration and science innovation. Our aim is to answer Australia's geoscience questions. How did our continent form? How do we explore for mineral deposits undercover? And what impact does human activity have on the Earth? We work with leading academic and government research groups, providing data and tools to help answer those and other important questions. The following is a summary of the major achievements across the 5 AuScope components for this year. The AuScope Earth Imaging Program deployed 68 seismometers on the Mala to Oodnadatta passive seismic line and 25 along the southwestern edge of the Lake Eyre Basin. Observations from these instruments will fill a significant gap in national seismic coverage. The data will help determine the nature of the sharp crustal transition from the Gawler Craton to the Lake Eyre Basin. Building on the strong relationships that the University of Adelaide team have developed with local Indigenous communities, the South Australian component of the AusLAMP program has now been completed with the deployment of the last 25 sites in the APY lands. As a result, complete AusLAMP MT data is now available for South Australia, Victoria and Tasmania. The Victorian South East Lachlan Reflection Seismic Survey was also completed this year. These lines, from Benalla to Tom Grogan and Benambra to Bendock, provide a unique dataset imaging the crust to a depth of about 50 kilometres beneath the Victorian Alps. Delivery of AuScope geospatial data has been enhanced with the development of a real-time N-trip broadcasting service in Amazon Web Services by our partners at Geoscience Australia. This has taken the GA real-time GNSS service from being research-focused to operational, supporting industry and academic users alike. The recognition of the importance of these geospatial programs led to the allocation of $64 million for the national positioning infrastructure at the 2018 federal budget. A large component of this will flow to Geoscience Australia and will support ongoing operation of the AuScope VLBI and GNSS projects. Significant developments in data access and delivery were also rolled out through the AuScope Grid and eResearch projects. The new AuScope portal, based on Angular, has been released. This portal has full support for mobile devices and display of 3D data and models alongside existing geoscience datasets. The AuScope Virtual Research Environment has been launched, together with the Data-Enhanced Virtual Laboratory collaboration with ARDC. These provide IGSN minting, fair passive seismic and magnetotelluric data services, and access to the Underworld cloud-based teaching modules. All other AuScope projects continue to have impacts across their respective fields. In brief, the Earth Composition and Evolution laboratories at Curtin, Macquarie and Melbourne have provided access to over 400 researchers and seen the publication of over 100 papers. One highlight was publication of collaborative research between John DeLater Centre and the Japanese Space Agency on analysis of samples from a rubble pile asteroid sample return mission. AGOS aftershock seismometers were deployed in monitoring roles in response to the Petermann earthquake in the Northern Territory and more recently in Papua New Guinea. Maintenance of the high-logger instruments in the National Virtual Core Library project was successfully transitioned from CSIRO to CoreScan, and the Western Australian node passed a milestone of logging 300,000 metres of drill core from 1,000 unique drill holes. And finally, the simulation and modelling projects all produced new software releases and have seen over 15,000 downloads of the Underworld, G-Plates and eScript packages. As you see, it's been a busy year, and the future looks bright as well. At the 2018 federal budget, the government announced funding to support the National Research Infrastructure Investment Plan. This will provide secure funding for AuScope for the next 5 years, and we believe that it will also provide an opportunity to secure significant new capital funding for the Australian geoscience research community during that time. As a result, we have recently undertaken an independent review of all of our current programs, as well as holding an investment planning workshop at the AGCC, where we engaged widely with the broader community. These activities will define the strategy for AuScope over the next decade and provide a platform on which to continue to build capacity to meet the future infrastructure needs of our research community.